Happening today, Tempe City Council is holding its final public hearing on raising the minimum age for those who can purchase tobacco products.
Now, the move will align the city with federal laws, helping them regulate shops, keeping products out of the hands of kids and teens.
We do want to bring in our Amelia Fabiano to talk more about this hot topic. You've been diving deeper into this and trying to answer a lot of questions.
And Kaylee, it's a conversation that really started with the city of Tempe back in 2021. A group of parents and local organizations went to a city committee and said, hey, we have concerns about the challenges and the dangers with youth tobacco use here in our city. We want to see some change about it. So that committee then started looking into ways they could potentially change the current laws that are in place. So here's what would happen if this passes. The city of Tempe would establish a citywide tobacco license registry, and stores could be fined if they break this rule and sell to buyers under 21. Stores would be fined for the first 3 offenses and have their license suspended after that. The CDC says tobacco use is the leading cause of preventable disease, disability, and death here in the U.S. The city of Tempe says young people they know are particularly susceptible to how addictive tobacco products can be. Now, currently, Arizona is one of 10 states that does not have a statewide tobacco licensing registry. That means retailers that sell tobacco products can keep selling those products even after repeated violations for selling to minors. In 2019, as we said, the president signed a federal law that raised the sale of tobacco products from 18 to 21. And some Arizona cities like Tucson and Flagstaff have also enacted ordinances locally to align with that federal law. If Tempe does end up passing this, it would then join that list. Some saying this is about protecting our children and young adults in the city.
I think it's 100% valid. I think this prevents, people from younger ages, people my age, from going through it.
It organically started as that discussion, and it started gaining legs and traction on, hey, what are we actually going to do? It wasn't just a school thing, it became a city thing, and how is the city going to respond?
And you may remember last year, Tempe City Council started a conversation with the public about flavored tobacco products and potentially banning those in the city as well. So if this age ordinance does in fact pass in the near future, it could be a starting point to potentially widen that out and ban specific tobacco products like flavored ones, e-cigarettes as well. So we'll have to see what happens with this. That City Council meeting tonight, though, if you're interested in joining in on the conversation, is at 6. Reporting live this morning, Amelia Fabiano, ABC 15, Arizona.